Hello and welcome. My name's Super Saiyan and this is your weekly news and pre-order video covering all of the new releases from Games Workshop. I want to say a very warm welcome to all of you new viewers, subscribers, a massive thank you to all of the members and everybody that supports the channel through Patreon and the Element Games affiliate link. Without further ado then, let's jump on over to the news on the Warhammer community website. There were a few nice bits of news this week because they had the Las Vegas Open 2024, so we'll be going through all of those reveals. We go back about a week ago to the 13th of January, right here. There were a few of pre-orders. We went through them on, I think, a different website, on Element Games actually, because there was a queue system. I think the queue system was put in place mainly for this book here, the End of the Death Volume 3, specifically this special edition, limited edition book. So you had that, you had the bookmark, you had the standard edition, in the hardback. You also have Ionis Cryptborn available separately for first time, Trog the Troggoth King, which I probably will pick up at some point. Belthanos, First Thorn of Kurnoth, Blood Bowl. You had a few sort of star players, I think they are. Grashnak, Blackhoof, and Skitter Stab, and that was it for the pre-orders. So a few. The next day, though, Games Workshop really are hitting the ground running. We had a little preview of what's up for pre-order today, which is Deathwing Assault. Now, from what I've kind of read and looked at pictures of and things like that, it does seem like these are the Terminators that you got sort of separately, the separate kit, but with a load of upgrades. You get 15 Terminators, so it's a full-on Terminator set, and it's easily going to save you a fair bit of money than buying these separately in their own boxes. So 10 of them are existing multi-part Terminators, but 5 of them, and you're getting 2 new Dark Angels upgrade frames, so I guess it's those 5 and those 5 at the front are the sort of standard ones, but the upgrade frames, as you can see, you're getting like the plasma cannon as an upgrade, and I think different heads. I think there's an article later on that showcases, and then the other 5 there are the Deathwing Knights. So they're totally new. And then, of course, if that wasn't enough, you're also getting Belial, Grand Master of the Deathwing himself. And you're getting a Codex supplement, which might be worth the entry price alone. One thing I will say is, unfortunately, Games Workshop have not provided any sets, really, to order online through Element Games, which, yeah, sucks. But that's a Games Workshop thing. Crusade Pariah Nexus, getting these in a special edition and then a sort of standard. Adeptus Titanicus, we're getting some Titan Legion dice. Some transfer sheets for Legions Imperialis. Black Library, just the Yarrick Omnibus, and a book in French. Some mystery pin sets, and then Warhammer Plus. So not that many pre-orders. It's mainly the Deathwing set, which I think will be hugely popular today. Even though I've gone over on the Warhammer store, and there's no queue, so I wonder. Then we had a look at the Old World Almanac. This new Bretonnian Lord was sculpted in 2008. So yeah, that looks very cool. I like that. Is it Trebuchet? Yeah, very cool. Under the hood, with the Inner Circle champions of the Dark Angels. So these are some of the champions. This is the newly revealed Dark Angels Inner Circle champions. I like these. So there's 3 there, and then there's the full 5. So very, very cool. I like the Is it black armour? No, they've got the sort of dark green armour, haven't they? Dark Angels green armour. But yeah, very nice looking minis, those. I think they'll be popular too. You've got a rumour engine. Yeah, I don't know. Some kind of coral, maybe. Apocrypha, Necromunda, a feast for heretics. So, little look at those, and you can download the Feast of Heretics. Run rings around your enemies with a new Raven Wing detachment. I think that's the standard old land speeder, which is a bit odd. And then they're just your standard Primaris bikers, but with what looks like a upgrade set for Raven Wing. Would have been nice if they got some new vehicles and things and new bikes maybe. You've got an interview with Master Lazarus, crossing the Rubicon Primaris, and his first feature novel. So Lazarus is actually getting his first novel, which is pretty cool for like a, Primaris Space Marine. It's came out a few years ago, I think. Battling with Deathwing Terminators, a gamer's guide, very useful. You've got 16 models in the battle report. 16 models make up the 750-point army. You've got 3 squads and Belial. So it is literally that box set that's coming out. So yeah, they look very cool. I do like the helmets and the shields. Swords are quite cool. Yeah, very nice. Old World Almanac, Art of Remastering Classic Miniatures. So this gives you an article of how they have been able to bring back old minis for Tomb Kings. Unlock upgrades and master a campaign in this Pariah Nexus. And then Heresy Thursday, we had a look at some Blood Angels. Mark III, I think it is. New Mark III. So it's a resin upgrade pack from Forge World, basically. And yeah, you've got these Iliastus assault cannon. We've seen the Caries pattern assault cannons, but now we've got the Iliastus assault cannons, so a bit bigger. Only one, but that spear looks lovely. Axe is cool, the sword is gorgeous, the maze is quite ornate. It looks a bit bent there, doesn't it, though? So I'm not sure about that. You've got the Inferno pistols and the bolters with the sickle. Magazines look good. And then look at this upgrade set for the vehicles. So yeah, you've got Pintle Mounted Weapons, twin link configuration, which in time became known as the Baal Predators. So yeah, I originally thought that Baal Predators were sort of invented, I guess, a bit like the lore behind the twin link las cannon Predators, that the Space Wolves kind of made them, and then I thought that these were kind of created on Baal as a threat, as a counter to the Tyranids and things, but I guess they were around in Heresy too then. But yeah, you've got a pintle mounted one, and then you've got a dual. I might just pick this up just to get another Baal Predator, or even upgrade my existing one with these, because I think it's very cool having like 3 assault cannons on the top of your anti-infantry. Painting Dark Angel successors, tips for your Unforgiven. That's interesting. So, Consecrators, Angels of Redemption, Blades of Vengeance. So many, aren't there? But yeah, they give you a number of videos there to go through it. Then we had the preview, the Las Vegas Open 2024. All the sort of reveals in one place. You had this Kill Team Nightmare for Warhammer 40,000. You've got two of the most terrifying forces in the galaxy pit their mastery over fear against each other. So this is Kill Team Nightmare. So you've got very nice Night Lords. Big fan of these. It's a shame they're just in Kill Team. I would have liked a full release. maybe we get full release of Emperor's Children first though. But yeah, I do like these. They're very, very cool. And then of course we're also getting mandrakes as well. Painting on those, the green is just fantastic, isn't it? And then you also get a new bit of terrain, which I'm always a big fan of. New terrain, some kind of hub. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to a full plastic sort of fortress thing. One step closer. Warcry. We had this Pyre and Flood. So it's a new set with some minis. Again, they're going for the green, aren't they? They look awesome. Yeah, very, very cool. And then if that wasn't enough, you've also got some warrior monks of the Drillen temples. These are elementary Lumineth. So these are type of Lumineth. Some odd faces. That's got to be a meme right there. And then a nice bit of scenery. That's a gorgeous piece of scenery, isn't it? That's lovely. So yeah, there's that set. Then 40k, we've got Kroot. Plenty of Kroot. I don't know how popular Kroot are, but they're getting a load of new minis. An actual full army set, to be fair. And the new Tau Codex. Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of Tau. I'm not a big fan of Kroot. But hey, it's great that they're getting some. It seemed like the only sort of new Kroot minis we used to be getting was some of the resin ones from Forge World with the big beasts and things. So yeah, always remind me of jackals from Halo. I don't know about you guys, but they never really, progressed to that point because they had these rifles, but they didn't really have any armor, and they didn't have like some cool shield technology and things like that. They didn't really grab anything from the Tau. These look nice though. These beasts, very cool. And then Age of Sigmar, we've got some Dawnbringers. Yeah, I don't know what to really think about these. These kind of Raven themed minis. I mean, very creative, but it's just not my cup of tea, these. Shadow of the Crone. But yeah, that's those. And then for Age of Sigmar, we've got the Callus and Toll, lead the Saviours of Cinderfall. Very cool looking minis. I like these. Each one of them just tells a story. I mean, look at this. What's going on there? With the little Griffhound. But that is very, very cool. Very Bloodborne-esque. I like it. And then this cat thing. Yeah. And then you get a novel as well. And then we're saving the best till last, guys. Don't worry. Warhammer Underworlds. We've also got Zondaras. Kind of reminds me of Destiny, really. Yeah, these are interesting. I think you could probably use them for your Soulblight, maybe. Sprinkle them in. Look at that beast. That definitely reminds me of some kind of chaos type creature roaming the streets. Nice minis. Yeah, very, very cool. And then the best till last, of course, guys. We've got the Solar Auxilia Return to the Age of Darkness in plastic. This is what I really expected. More than Mechanicum or anything like that. You've got Legions Imperialis. Yeah, you're going to get the full-size ones. And here they are. And they look pretty good. Not, massively fond of the normal Solar Auxilia, but the vehicles look great. And I'd love to pick this up, but knowing Games Workshop, probably going to release it next weekend. This is what they do. Yeah, Yeah, they're getting there, aren't they? They're getting closer to Mechanicum. I mean, one new army more. I think they will do Mechanicum at some point, now that they've done Solar Auxilia. Yeah, do you get any with... there you go, without any helmets on. Good. This, for some reason... There we go. Yep, that's cool. Yeah, they're just very colourful, though, aren't they? They're not very grimdark. Fancy Krieg. Yeah, and then you've got the Dracosan Armoured Transport 20 in there. Very nice. You've got the cannon. I think you can choose different cannons. You've got multi-lasers, stubbers, flamers. I like the armour, the shoulder armour plates. You're not getting it on here or on here, but on this tank commander, gunner, whatever, he does have, or she does have the sort of pads, which is very nice. And we saw these in Legions Imperialis, but these are the Aethon Heavy Sentinels. I'm not a massive fan, if I'm perfectly honest. I think they're just too top heavy. All of that armour there, that massive armour plate, both of those, just... Yeah, I'm not convinced. I think it's far too top heavy. Because not only have you got the weight of that armour at the top, those big plates, you've also got the ammunition and the weapons. I just think it's a lot for the legs. Yeah, they've got supported hydraulics or whatever, but still, that's really odd. Why would you heavy stuff? I don't know. But these rockets but these missiles look cool. The rocket pods. Look great. Flamer, I don't know. I'd probably go for the Melter or the Volkite. Volkite looks mean. And then you've also got the Lehman Russ battle tank. So you've got one of these fancy ones. I think it is new, I want to say. There seems to be a lot of new things on there, like the blade, the cannon, like the dozer blade, the cannon, the back. I like all the accessories. You can have dual heavy stubbers if you really want. You can have a short cannon. So you've got the battle cannon. You've got a Vanquisher cannon, which I think that is. You've got the Gravis Las cannon. Might equip mine with Gravis Las cannon. And then you've got some elite Veletaris Storm. And then you've got the elite Veletaris Storm section. So these got some Volkite weapons. They're still going to be instantly popped with a bolt gun, aren't they? But then again, it's a bolt gun. You've got another Lehman Russ assault tank with more weapon options. Again, you've got some Volkite. You've got a plasma. They look cool. You've got a number of... this kit, this Malkador. And then you've got the Malkador as well. So it can run rings around heavier squadrons of Baneblades and Stormhammers, yeah. So this Malkador, very nice. You've got a load of hull-mounted weapons, sponson weapons. It's going to be a decent mainstream kit, and I think the accessories are going to be good too. I'm very, very tempted to start this Solar Auxilia. It is, of course, another rabbit hole for me. I don't think I would collect it nearly as much as Space Marines. I'd probably get a few things. But yeah, please do put in the comments if you would like to see this content on the channel. And that's it for the Las Vegas Open. All of these articles focus on what I've just said kind of individually. You've also got ITC joins Warhammer events in an exciting organised play update. You've got the Dawnbringer Chronicles 17, Lady Arcane. So that is a little short story to read. And then the Old World Almanac, how to get the best out of your resin and metal models. Yeah, I know, I can't believe I'm talking about this. But yeah, you've got some that are resin, some that are metal. You've got these guides as well for working with them because, they're not really going to have those guides with the models. You've got the Dark Angels kit focus. So this is what I wanted to sort of touch on towards the end, is you've got this set available to pre-order. I probably will pick up some Dark Angels at some point, but I'll give this set a miss for now. These are the upgrade sprues, so you're getting 12 heads, 2 bear, 5 hooded and 5 helmed. So yeah, these are the upgrade sprues. So three different ones, it seems. Yeah. And then you've got the Knight Master, very cool looking mini. And then you've got these accessories as well. So you've got the plasma. Yeah, you get 2 in the box, which is very decent. Yeah, there's the plasma. And that's it. So that's what I wanted to look at the end. And that's it for the upgrade sprue. Let's jump on over to Games Workshop and have a look at this new set. And go through its contents. Okay, so the website lied. I don't know, but I was on the website and then refreshed it, and I had to input like a code to just confirm that I'm not a robot. Anyway, my wait time is now more than an hour, so I've gone on a third-party seller, Goblin Gaming, at 10 o'clock, and yeah, the set is already sold out. Can you imagine just how much more money they'd make? Anyway, so what I'll do is because I can't be on Games Workshop website, what I will do is I'll actually just go through the pre-orders on Goblin Gaming. So you've got Yarrick the Omnibus, $12.75. You got the Deathwing Dark Angels Assault Army set, £108, absolute steal. Considering that if we just start to type in Terminators. Terminators, box set of Terminators, £34. So you're getting kind of 3 sets there, which would be 102. So you're paying £6 more for a very nice looking Codex and Belial, and all the upgrade sprues, which I think is pretty good value. An extra £6 for all that. You got Prime Nexus, £29.75. Yeah, these kind of books are now £35. It wasn't that long ago that Horus Heresy books were 40, sometimes even 50. You got the End of the Death Volume 3 was last week, and so were, you know, some of these pre-orders as well. But I mean, but that is it for the pre-orders. It's just the Prime Nexus, Deathwing Assault Army set. It is unavailable. It sold out pretty quick, within a few minutes, I think. As I mentioned earlier, you're getting essentially 6 new minis. You're getting Belial and then the 5 Deathwing. And then the other 10 Terminators are the same, but they've got the Dark Angels upgrade set. So it might be worth it for that and the Codex supplement. If you're a Dark Angels fan, I think £108 is brilliant. As I say, you know, £6 extra for the upgrade sets, and Belial and the book is pretty good, an extra £6. So I think that'll be popular. I think £135, not too bad. I would have liked to have seen it at a straight up 130 or even 120, but yeah, I think 108 for well, technically 16 Terminators in a book is not too bad. No doubt the Deathwing will be available separately at some point, and I probably will pick them up, and I'll probably pick up 1 set of those, and I know that's already going to be about £70. But you know, that 38-40 quid I could spend on the 3 companions, and I probably won't pick up the supplement anyway. So yeah, you can get that today. Well, you can't because it's sold out, but yeah, that is it for the pre-orders. If we just go back to Games Workshop, we've got 39 minutes, so it's dropped by 20 minutes by the time I've been talking. Anyway, what do you guys think of the pre-orders? Please put it down in the comments below. I do like reading your comments. I think a few of you are quite vocal. Be good to hear from you. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.